Hi, everybody. It's Olivier Blanchard, the brand builder again. And we're getting very, very close to the continuation of the whole social media measurement conversation. Because I think I finally figured out how to frame the how, basically the method, how you can do this and do it well in a way that'll actually fit in blog posts and videos. So we're getting really, really close. But before I get into that, the one thing I want to mention is, and especially to business executives out there. I'm not actually addressing social media consultants right now. I'm not addressing marketing people. I'm really addressing executives, CEOs, COOs, CMOs, basically decision makers, the folks within companies who are looking at social media or who are already maybe engaged in social media and are kind of standing there going, okay, now what? I have to account for this. I've spent $500,000 in salaries and activities and programs, and I'm not sure how to measure this stuff yet, and I'm not really sure how to be accountable for it, and I don't know if I can continue. I like it, and we're doing a lot of testing and interesting things, but can I justify this in my budget for the next 6 months? So whether you're there already and asking yourself these questions in retrospect, or you haven't made the jump yet and are being more cautious about spending money and investing resources in something that really doesn't seem to be showing clear results yet or financial impact, let me appease your fears. Just because the vast majority of social media consultants or the people you might have been talking to don't understand how to measure the impact of social media on your business doesn't mean it can't be done. It just means they don't know how. So every time you hear a social media consultant or a marketing person tell you, well, you can't do this because you can't apply traditional media measurement metrics to this new media stuff, it just doesn't work, they're completely missing the point. You are going to measure media to a certain extent. You are going to measure impact using tools like Radian6, Google Analytics, all of those things. It's true. But there's a second part to that story. This is just the tier one stuff. The tier two measurement really is the ROI piece. And it's the piece that's going to let you know exactly how much money you're getting back, how many transactions you're getting back, the true financial business impact of all these social media activities, of your entire program and your investment, what you're getting for it. So I can show you the money, and many of us can. It's just you've probably been talking to people who understand the concept of social media, understand the space, understand how to build programs and engage and listen and do all these things, but haven't really been exposed to true business measurement because they've been in the marketing world their whole lives, or they've been focusing on one very specific element of measurement, especially media measurement, their entire careers. They've never been in your shoes, they've never run a business, or they just don't really understand ROI. So it's not that they're being disingenuous necessarily, or at least not on purpose. It isn't that they're trying to be hacks or rip you off. It's just they really don't know any better. So just because they tell you it can't be done, or they don't seem to know how it can be done, don't let that scare you. What you really need to do is find people who actually understand how to do it. So one, they can show the social media consultants that you're dealing with how to measure the true impact of social media, the true ROI of social media properly for you and for their next string of clients. Or find people who can help you make that transition and teach you how to do it. Forget about the consultant. They're good at doing their one thing, but if you want the piece of the pie that matters to you from a financial standpoint, it's important for you to realize that you can find those answers out there. And typically they're not going to be coming from measurement experts. They're not going to be coming from specialists or social media consultants. They're going to come from people who have a true business background, a business management background. Normally somebody with an MBA should be able to do this, and there are plenty of us without MBAs who can too, just by virtue of the fact that we've been doing it for 10, 15 years just to justify the projects that we were working on for our clients or our bosses. So the whole point of this post, which is a little bit tongue-in-cheek because of the Sylvester Stallone reference, if you've only watched the video so far, read the post, but it's just because somebody says something is impossible doesn't mean that it is. And usually the person who says that something's impossible just got interrupted by the person who actually did it and proved them wrong. So don't be scared. There is an ROI answer that's very, very simple. It's coming in the next couple of weeks. There's even a book in the works. So, thanks for listening, and tune in because there's a lot more of this coming.